Yeah. They thought the story ended in the dark, man. They thought the scars were gonna define me. Look. Yeah. I was staring at the ceiling in the middle of the night, trying to find a reason why I'm losing every fight. Every heavy promise broke, every prayer felt hollow, chasing after shadows that I wasn't meant to follow. I had blood inside my tears, I had weight upon my chest, asking God if he was listening or if this was just a test. Picked a pen up from the floor when my heart was turning cold, cause the enemy was telling me my life was ready sold. I remember every moment when I thought I was alone, sitting in an empty room, turning feelings into stone. I was fighting with the ghosts of the mistakes I couldn't change, looking in the mirror at a face that looked so strange. Had my back against the wall, had the darkness in my face, trying to fill a spiritual void with a temporary place. They were waiting for the fall, they were waiting for the end, unaware that every fracture was a place for grace to mend. Cause a broken spirit doesn't mean the spirit's gotta die, it just means you gotta learn to look them straight inside the eye. Took the poison in my past and I put it in a line, realized the battle that I fought was never truly mine. When the heavy clouds rolled in and the thunder started loud, I was dropped down to my knees while I was standing in the crowd. That's the moment that surrendered every burden in my hand, built my house upon the rock, no longer building on the sand. Look at every scar I carry, that's a testament of grace, not a symbol of defeat, but a map to leave the place. Every valley that I walked was a lesson in the light, every battle in the mind was a spiritual fight. Now the devil wants to remind me of the things I used to do, so I remind him of the cross and the one who made me new. You can hit me with the storm, you can hit me with the rain, but you cannot claim a soul that was purchased through the pain. I took the trauma, took the hurt, and I laid it at the altar. Now my step is getting firm, and my voice is gonna falter. Now I'm speaking with authority, I'm breaking off the chains. There is power in the healing that is washing through my veins. It's a resurrection story written straight into my skin, where the place I thought was over was the place it would begin. I am standing on a promise, I am walking through the fire. Every lie they ever told me just fueled the passion higher. They said that I was finished, said I couldn't make it out. Now I'm standing on a mountain and I'm beginning to shout. It was never about the fame, never about the praise, it was about the merciful hand that kept me on my days. Through the valley of the shadow I was walking with no fear, cause the shepherd had a rod and a staff to keep me near. Every trial was an anvil where the iron was forged, now the spirit overflowing where the sorrow was stored. They said that I was finished, said I couldn't make it out. Now I'm standing on a mountain and I'm beginning to shout. It was never about the fame, never about the praise, it was about the merciful hand that kept me on my days. Through the valley of the shadow I was walking with no fear, cause the shepherd had a rod and a staff to keep me near. Every trial was an anvil where the iron was forged, now the spirit overflowing where the sorrow was stored. Look at where I was, then look at where I'm standing now. I don't gotta ask the question of the why or the how. God was working in the silence when I couldn't hear a word. Every whisper of my struggle was a cry that was heard. So I'm screaming to the broken, to the ones who feel defeated, to the ones who feel the purpose in their heart was deleted. Hold on for one more night, let the morning light in, cause the end of your strength is where his power will begin. So write it on a tombstone, write it in the sky. The pain was just a chapter, not the reason why I die. The grave couldn't hold him, so it cannot hold me. I am walking out the prison with the ultimate key. The devil thought he had me when he pushed me to the dirt, didn't know that God was planting every seed inside the hurt. Now the harvest is arriving and the triumph is declared. The pain didn't get the last word, grace was already there. Grace was already there. Spoken word over dying piano chords and gentle rain ambience. The valley was deep, the night was long, the sorrow had stolen my morning song. I held my breath in the quiet dark, waiting for God to ignite a spark. The wounds were real, the scars remain, but hope was birthed inside the pain. For defeat is a lie that the darkness blurred, and the pain never got the last word.